Are now live. Hello, world. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to move the speaker someplace else. We'll put it in the back. Oh my god! I don't know what to do with this. Okay, maybe back here. So, hi. Hi, everyone. So maybe I'll go like sideways a little bit, just like for the moment being. So it is Saturday again, June 20th. How many times have we done this on the porch? I don't know. Probably 13, 14, 15.
I think we've been in the pandemic 17 weeks.
17 weeks.
Just
Okay.
approximately 17.
Okay, so 17 times ish. So whether it's 17 or 18, thank you. We have expanded the porch and apparently everyone showed up today. Everyone needs yoga. It is a new moon today. It's a solar eclipse also, and it's the summer solstice, so it's the longest day. Or is that right? The longest day. And then we're moving into Cancer season. Ta-da! Oh, and Mercury went retrograde. So it is kind of funny because Robbie and I were talking yesterday about like how tired we've been. And then, or somebody else already texted me and they're like, I hate Cancer season. I'm like, we're not even in it yet. So the sun enters Cancer at 5:44 p.m. this afternoon. So you have the last moments of Gemini season. But notice, if you will notice, as the energy shifts, it will go from Gemini is talking out, right? Always talking, always searching for the truth on the outside, out there. Like, it can we collect as much information, can we view as many perceptions as possible to find the truth. And then Cancer, as a direct reaction onto the Gemini season, turns inward, turns into its own heart, underneath the heart shell, and looks for truth there. Right? So the truth, your truth, ultimately, it's everybody's unique own individual truth. So from outward, from completely, oh, I was like, I hear the music, but I stopped it, but I didn't. So again, like, what is your truth? And getting into Cancer is the divine feminine season, right? It's the energy, rather, divine feminine energy. It's the mother, of the zodiac. It's the mother of mothering yourself and mothering everybody else. It's the season to nurture, to feel secure, love, and like taking care of yourself and others. So the energy will have such a significant shift. Now that is if you choose to pay attention to it. If you don't, then that's fine. And then Mercury retrograde, it's like, can I confuse some communication? It is really funny. Also, this is what happened. I'm not kidding. So I get a text last night at 22:33, mind you, which is like, has been happening a lot. But I didn't see it until the morning, and then I see it. But the number that is associated with the contact is not that person. So it shows up as whomever, but it's actually somebody completely different. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And then I scroll like further up and I'm like, oh, I know who this is. This is not the person who's assigned to the contact. I don't know how that happened. I had them both in my phone correctly. I know. That's totally Mercury retrogration, just so you know. Yeah. So I'm just like, okay. This flow will very much reflect the turning inward energy that we will be experiencing coming into a Cancer season. It is very slow. It is very, from open to close, kind of holding. I believe that the level of destruction is extremely low.
Not a lot of Warrior Threes.
We've all heard that before.
No warrior. There is one Warrior 3.
It's okay.
But I personally believe that this is just, in the fashion of self-care, a complete, like pulling blanket over yourself type of a flow, hanging in the bed all day, looking inward, doing a little self-care. That's how I feel about it. But you may feel differently, and that's fine. Okay, so the playlist is called Headlights. Thank you, Patrick Beach, for the song idea that the playlist has manifested itself through. And again, as I always say, I have nothing to do with this, so please do not blame me. It does not, I don't know how this shows up. It just shows up, and then here it is. So, as usual, I believe you will receive exactly what you need to receive, so take it from that perspective. And if you can practice from a place of turning inward, from taking your mind from the, projection outward, and you will notice that collectively too. There's been so much talking in the last month, so much verbal, like, I don't want to say vomit, but so much verbalizing of everything outward. And then for the next 28 days or so, everything is going to turn internally. So it will be really interesting to watch that collectively as well. All right, let's do it. The playlist is called Headlights 6-20-20, and it starts 3, 2, 1, now. I love having you all here, by the way. I'm so happy you're all here on my porch. And I will be equally happy after you leave. When I turn inward. Sits bones connected to the mat, chest lifted, shoulders softened, back and down, chin tucked in slightly, crown of the head reaching up. Taking a moment to establishing your practicing space. Again, taking a moment to consider what that looks like for you, to turn your attention inward, to look for the truth that lies within instead of looking for the truth that lies outside of you. Very slow roll of the head, whichever direction you choose to go first. Tune into the body, notice what the body is telling you. Notice if you've been feeling a little tired. We have been all running very hard. Oh, I'm so also happy to report that I tested negative for COVID. No COVID here. Not today anyway. Maybe tomorrow. That's not funny, but I mean, what else do you do? Switch the direction, roll your head the opposite way, please. Keep a little engagement through the belly, pulling the belly in and up, pelvic floor nice and active, knees soft. Shoulders also soft. Oh yeah. If you have your eyes open to see the blue peeking through the trees, it's beautiful weather here in Florida. Arms reach up over your head, interlace the palms, palms up towards the sky, lift, off to your right, exhale. Really stretching, notice if you lift the left knee, if you pull the left inner thigh in, can you try to soften that? Moving truly from the upper body, back up, inhale, off to your left, exhale. Back up, lift, lift, lift. Arms go apart, left hand outer edge of your right thigh, right hand gently behind you. However much you want to pull yourself. Notice how much do you need. Still kind of early in the morning, depending on how late you've been up and over, other side. Oh. Don't be afraid to bend your right elbow and use the right arm, you guys, to pull the right shoulder slightly further forward. Back to center, roll onto your hands and knees. Finding your breath. Oh, we didn't do the usual inhale and exhale. It's okay, we'll do it in standing. Drop the belly down. Exhale, round. Again, drop the belly down. Exhale, round. Can you guys hear me in the back?
Yep.
Okay, drop the... Because my porch is so giant, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Really stretch long. And again, every time you get yourself in a posture, tune inward and investigate. Where do you have space? Where do you need to lean in a little more? Make it super soft and fluid, watery and yummy, and definitely reflecting inward. Right leg lifts, up and back, bend your knee, flex your foot, open the hip. Shoulders stay even. Square to the mat. Weight all heavy into the left heel. Straighten your leg, close your hip, pull with the foot all the way back. Step your right foot between your hands, step your left foot between your hands. Half a lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. One more, half a lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Last one, half a lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhale here, forward, elbows in, lower halfway down, knees are not. Inhale, up dog, stay here. Forehead to mat, lower all the way down. Keep your arms nice and active, elbows in towards each other. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, roll over your feet, downward facing dog. And again, stretch the weight way back into the heels. Breath in to the heels. Attention, awareness inward. Rolling the armpits in towards each other, finding the ribs, lengthen through the spine. Left leg lifts, up and back. Bend your knee, flex your foot, open your hip. Again, chest remains square to the mat. Notice if your left shoulder is popping up. Straighten your left leg long, close the hip, really pull the foot back up to the sky. Step your left foot all the way in, step your right foot all the way in. Half a lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, halfway up. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach up over your head. Hands too hard, bring it in. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Another breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Inhale, arms rise over your head. Hinge at the waist, all the way down, empty your breath. Half a lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Inhale here, knees are not halfway down, exhale. Inhale through your up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing, right leg lifts, up and back. Long, pull it out, bend your knee, flex your foot. Breath in and out. Straighten your leg, again close the hip. Step or float all the way to the front of your space. However you want to go about it, half a lift, flat back. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, bring it in. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, empty your breath all the way down. Half a lift, curl your chest up, fire your glutes and hamstrings. Plant your hands, plank is next. Inhale here, forward, halfway down, knees are not. Inhale, heart comes through. Roll over your feet, downward facing, left leg lifts, up and back, long. Bend your knee, flex your foot, open your hip, pause. Straighten your leg long. Take a hop all the way or step your left foot in. The right leg comes in again, halfway up. Exhale, release. All the way up, arms reach. Hands too hard, bring it in. I took a wall away from everybody. That's right. Exhale, empty your breath. Oh, so funny. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float, chaturanga, mid-plank. Inhale, heart comes through. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here, check in where you are. Again, what are you looking at? Where is your attention going? How are you feeling? Constantly keep asking questions. Where can you connect with your truth that is coming from your internal space? How do you need to reassess your processes in order to be able to shift the awareness inward? Right leg lifts up and back long. Step your right foot all the way in, the left knee comes down onto the mat. Inhale, arms up over your head. Bend your elbows and really open through the heart. Keep the belly nice and tucked in, supporting your low back, notice. And then just drop your arms down into the back. Chin comes into the chest. You come forward and you hug it all in. Plant your hands onto the mat, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, 3-legged dog. Right leg goes long. Step your right foot back in between your hands, the left knee goes down again. Half splits, bring it back, hips go back. And then back to front again. Arms go up over your head, Anjaneyasana. Left arm forward, right arm back, open to a twist. Pause here. Right arm finds the back of your thigh, left arm lifts up again, belly supporting your low back. Notice where you are. Arms go down, frame the foot again. Half splits, bring it back again. Back to front, bring it in. Left arm plants inside of your right foot, your right arm comes up, inhale. Right arm finds the mat. Plant your hands, notice where your left knee is. Your right foot is gonna extend back all the way. You're gonna tuck the toes under, put it on the ground, and push back through the heel. Beautiful. From here, your left foot is gonna scooch off to your side. You're gonna come to supported side plank. And whether you keep your right leg on the ground or whether you lift it, that's entirely up to you. Now, if your right leg is lifted, put it down onto the mat and then sit behind your left foot, bring your left foot in and your right leg goes out. Grab your right foot or not, overside stretch off to your left leg. Left hand goes behind you, lift the hips, support it, flip. And then 2 more just like that, down onto your seat, right hand finds the foot, you kind of close the space, again you're going inward. Notice a lot of that. And left hand goes behind you. You're looking outward again. Beautiful. Right arm finds the mat. Keep your right leg extended. Plant your hands. You're in again onto the knee. Back leg is tucked. Tuck your right foot under. Left leg goes long all the way back. Beautiful. Step your left foot in between your hands. Your right knee goes down. Arms rise over your head. Bend your elbows, open the chest, lift up, looking out, expanding the last ounces of energy outward. And then drop the arms behind you and start coming forward, hugging everything in towards your chest, chin into the chest. You come all the way down, arms frame the foot, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, left leg goes long, 3-legged dog. Lengthen, pull the spine long, step your left foot all the way in. The right knee goes down again, chest lifts, fingertips stay, half splits, bring it back again, hug it in. And then back to front, beautiful. Arms go up, Anjaneyasana. Right arm forward, left arm back, low lunge twist. Left arm goes down, right arm up, look up, reach up, lift, belly supporting, arms go down. Frame the foot. Half splits again, bring it back. Lengthen through the upper body, back to front. Plant your hand, right hand inside of your left foot, left arm up. Beautiful. And then back down onto the mat. Your right leg extends back long, tuck it under, push back through the heel. Your right foot, that was your left leg, that was correct. Your right foot moves onto the side, lift your left arm up, supported side plank, down on your knee. Again, whether your left foot is lifted or not, that's fine. Now bringing your left foot back down, your right foot crawls a little back in so you can sit all the way down. Right foot in towards the seat, left hand grabs the left foot up and over. Side stretch. Close it all down, chest comes forward, drag it all the way behind you, lift your hips up, open outward. Back down onto your seat. One more time, left hand finds the left ankle, shin, foot, up and over. Close the chest all the way down. Right hand goes behind you, lift your hips, open through the chest, yet again. Left arm finds the mat, hands find the mat, close yourself back in. Your right knee's down, your left toes are tucked. Tuck the left toes, right leg goes long, three-legged dog. Step your right foot all the way in, arms rise, high crescent. Up on the back knee, bend your elbows, open through the chest. Everything's gonna become a little more extremely difficult because we're not resting. Drop your arms down, start hugging it in. Arms go down, frame the foot, three-legged dog, length and long. Step your right foot all the way in. Keeping high on the back knee, you guys, this whole time. Straighten your right leg, dig your right heel into the mat. Back into the lunge, bend nice and slow, take your time, arms rise over your head. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pause there, keep the hips square, right arm finds the back, left arm up, inhale. Arms go down, frame the foot, plant your hands. Right leg straightens, dig the right heel into the mat again. Back into the lunge, bend. Arms rise over your head, inhale, maybe a little bit of a back bend even. Arms go down, frame the foot again, left arm plants. Right arm opens up to a sky. Stay for exhale, pull it in, pull energetically apart. Yes, right arm finds the mat, plant your hands. Right leg extends back to three-legged plank. Bend your right knee, flex your foot, and take your right foot behind your left for supported side plank. Please do that. The foot is there for a reason. And then the right arm maybe drapes forward over your head. Beautiful. And now you're going to put your left hip all the way down. You're going to keep your right knee bent. You're going to face the back of your mat. Yes, your right knee's bent into the chest, and then you're going to fold forward. Yeah, just fold. So the right knee is in. Beautiful. Nice. Coming back up to seated, left hand finds yourself right behind back. You're going back to side plank. Right arm finds the mat. Step your right foot back in. You're in plank. Hold your plank. Hips go back, shift the hips back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, up and back. Step your left foot all the way in, keeping your legs nice and straight. Arms rise over your head. Bend your elbows, open through the chest. Find stability through your legs. It's not easy. Drop your arms down, start rolling the shoulders in, chin comes into the chest, arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg goes long, three-legged dog, length. Step your left foot all the way in, again high on the back knee. Straighten your left leg, dig your left heel into the mat, you high on the back foot as well. Chest lifting in towards the toes, back into the front lunge again. Arms rise over your head. Right arm forward, left arm back, pull energetically apart. Left arm down, right arm up, look up, reach up. Arms go down, frame the foot. Left leg straightens, left heel digs into the mat, lift the chest up. Back front bend into the left knee. Arms rise over your head. Maybe a little bit of a lift through the chest. Arms go back down, frame the foot, right arm plants. Left arm opens up to a sky. Breath in here, check in, find it. Beautiful. Left arm finds the mat, left leg extends long, three-legged plank. Bend your left knee, flex your foot, and then take your left foot behind, directly, left arm up, supported side plank. Stay for a breath, the left arm reaches over your head, find a little extra length through your left side. Now come all the way down onto your seat, pointing in the direction of your right foot, and then grab into your right foot while hugging the left knee in towards your left shoulder. Oh, beautiful. Back off to your right side. Your right hand finds the floor. You lift back up into supported side plank. Left arm finds the mat. Top of your plank is next. Hold right there. Fire up your quads. Fire up your glutes. Lengthen through the arms. Chest in, but not all the way. Hips go back. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. Out of your mouth, let it go. Another breath in. Out of your mouth, let it go. Right leg lifts up and back long. Right knee crosses over to the left tricep. Hold right there. Take your right to the right tricep. Pause right there. Scoot it back, three-legged dog leg. Step your right foot all the way in, coming up to warrior two. Settle into your warrior two. Straighten your right leg, connect your hands up above your head. And then bend your right knee back to warrior two, but drop your arms all the way down in front of you and drop your gaze and hunch into the shoulders a little. Two more, just like that. Straighten your right leg, arms up. And then bend into your right knee, warrior two, shoulders in, chin into the chest. One more, just like that. Arms up, inhale. Keep your legs straight, arms go to a T, sass your left hip out. Reach, 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 Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hug the right hip under, stack the shoulders over the ankle line. Hold right there, breathe. Left arm reaches forward over your head, again lengthen. Find extra space through your left side. And then fold your upper body over your right leg, coming all the way to the middle to wide-legged forward fold. Wow, this is perfect. How are the formats? Oh, a little bit, not too bad. Okay. So hang in here for a moment. If you want to go upside down, here is one of your opportunities to do that. But otherwise, just kind of taking a moment of, folded inward energy. So you're looking inward again. You're looking into the heart. Also, this playlist is the shit. It is so good. Thank you, universe. Do I have upside down people? I sure do. I love it. All right, back to halfway lift whenever you're ready. And exhale, fold. The right knee bends a tad. Take your right foot and point your toes back to the direction of the front of your mat. You bend into the right knee. The right hand crawls and plants inside of your right foot. Your left arm is going to open and reach up to extended side angle, the deepest version of it. So try to hug the right hip under, maybe get yourself deeper into the left leg. Beautiful. Now from here, a super tricky transition into half moon, you guys. So you're going to have to hop your back foot in just a little bit to get your hips a little higher. Right arm moves just in front of you or slightly out off to your right. And then eventually you unfurl into half moon. Beautiful. Shiva squat. Wrap it all down for me. Bend into the knees. Hands go down. The right hand reaches back for your left foot. And then slowly you're going to come up to a bound dancer. Now again, this is the expanding part of the energy. You opening through the front of the body. You kicking the foot into your hand. And then slowly you release the back foot. You bring the knee all the way in towards the chest. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. Now bend into your right knee. Your left foot is going to come up and over your right knee. You're going to sit into your eagle legs. Your left arm is going to wrap under the right arm. You're going to lift up and inhale, and then you're going to fold your eagle all the way down. So we're closing the energy again. Beautiful. You're going to stay here. Keep your eagle arms, please. Start unfurling the left leg. Engage through the heel. Warrior 3, eagle arms. I know. There it is, Shelly, right through just for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice. As the left knee comes into the chest, you come all the way to standing again. Arms reach up over the head. I know, you're on the right foot still. And then the left ankle comes on top of your right knee. Hands come to heart center. You sit in a figure 4 posture. And then you stay here, or you simply fold forward, again closing. And if you have Ekapada Galavasana and would like to take it, right here would be your choice. Or a space. Nice, Luba. And then from there, shoot it through Chaturanga. Yes. Inhale, up, down. Yes, beautiful. So from wherever you are, you kind of, yeah, if you're going into the pigeon, yeah. And then now shoot your legs back up. Ideally, do not fall off of the porch. No knocking off of your front teeth on the side of the porch. Roll over your feet, downward facing. Beautiful. Left leg lifts up and back, long. Cross it under, left to right, make a connection. Take it back, left to left, keep the heel nice and tight to the seat. Scoot it back, 3-legged dog. Left leg steps all the way in. Open up, warrior 2. Straighten your left leg, hands connect up above your head, inhale. Exhale back into your knee, arms go down, shoulders slouch, chin into the chest. Inhale back up, leg straight. Again, arms go down, left knee bends, hug it in, chin into the chest. Last one, all the way up, arms reach. Keeping your legs straight, arms go to a T. Reach, 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 Trikonasana, coming down. Breath in, find it. Find your fullest expression, engage. Where can you dig in? Little extra nurture from this posture. The right arm reaches forward over your head. Close your upper body down. Find your way to wide-legged forward fold again. And then taking a moment here, again, trip upside down, perhaps is in here for you. However you want to go about it. Oh, look at all of my upside down babes. Actually, the elbows in towards each other and your hands are way too close to your face, just so you know, for future reference. You want them further away in front of you towards the fence. Nice, Zach. That looked really good. All right. Halfway up, inhale. Bend into the left knee. Take your left toes, point them to the front of your space. Walk your hands in there too. Plant your left hand inside of your left foot. Maybe widen the stance through the back foot. Right arm reaches up and over your head. Deep, deep extended side angle. Beautiful. And then maybe crawling your back foot slightly in. Your left hand starts crawling forward. Half moon is your transition. Expanding all direction. Take it wide and tall. Both knee bend, Shiva squat. Wrap it all the way down. Chin in, hugs in. Left hand grabs for the back foot. Inhale brings you up into the opening energy. Kick, kick, kick. Expand through the chest. Again, give it some space. Release the foot. Right knee comes all the way into the chest. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. Keep bend through the left knee. Cross your right leg on the top of your left. Bend your knee. Sit into it. Your right arm wraps underneath your left. Lift up. Inhale. Pull the fingertips up. Exhale all the way down. Bow into your eagle. Wrap it all in. Keeping the arms slightly lifting up and extending through your upper body. Right foot unfurls and extends back to warrior 3. Once you find warrior 3, pull your fingertips up. towards the front of your space, the way the crown of the head is reaching. Right knee comes back into the chest, unfurl the arms reach up again over the head. And then right ankle, top of your left knee, bringing your hands to heart center or hugging your leg into your arms. Give it a little bit of a laugh, a little TLC. And then again, maybe simply folding forward over your leg, or if you have Ekapada Galavasana, flying pigeon, go for it. Nice, Nuba, beautiful. And then shoot it back. Up dog, down dog. Back straight. That's the one thing. But I think I am gonna, okay, downward facing. Beautiful. Drop down to your knees. Maybe a sip of water here. Sea level of the structure very low. I will get it treated. I will probably get the space treated against mosquitoes. So that will really help. But I'm gonna do it after I know if I'm not going to check or if I am going to check. Probably very unlikely that I'm going anywhere, but you know. I'm still hoping. As she was looking at me like, I don't think you're going anywhere. Going where? I wonder why. Alright, so that's kind of, what do you guys think? How does that feel? Oh, okay. Well, it's not quite done yet. No, I mean it is, but you know, we still have a little bit to go, even though we were going really slow. So it's more, I feel, you know, definitely a self-care type of a flow, right? It's more stretchy, it's more like, it's definitely not a distraction at all. So I'd say level of distraction maybe 3.1.
Out of what?
Out of 10.
Okay.
But it does go
Out
up to
of
15.
5?
And then it does go up to 15, but the scale only
It's
goes
1
to
to 10.
10.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
But we have done 15 before. We have done 12 and we have done 15, and then now we've done 3.1.
Nice.
All right, downward facing. Beautiful. Just walk the feet again a little bit. Notice the length that you're gaining, and really make it just super long. Like when you walk out of here, I want you to feel like you're 2 inches longer. Right leg left, up and back, inhale. Step your right foot all the way in, your left knee goes down, arms rise over your head. Bend your elbows, open the chest, drop the arms down slowly. Start rounding forward, arms go down again. Plant your hands, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, 3-legged dog lengthen. And then find extra length here through the spine and legs. Step your right foot all the way in again, left knee goes down, chest lifts, fingertips stay. Hop splits, bring it back. Back to front. Lean in, arms go up over your head, find some space. Left arm forward, right arm back, open. Right arm finds the back of your leg, lift up, chest through belly, supporting your low back. Arms go down, frame the foot. Hips go back, half splits, lift the chest in towards the toes. Back to front again, left arm plants inside of your right foot, right arm up, inhale. Open, find lengthen, right arm goes back down, finds the space. Notice your alignment, take your right foot and extend it long. And then push back through the heel and then tuck the toe. Right, maybe push back through the Achilles, left foot scooches over off to the side a little, right arm up. Lengthen, lift the right side up, whether your foot is lifted or not. If it is lifted, coming down. Scoot your left foot a little further in so you can sit down again. Right foot extended, lift up and over, side stretch. Close your chest down towards your leg, chin into the chest, around your upper body towards back, left arm plants, lift up. Beautiful. Back down onto your seat. One more time, find the foot, Left arm up and over, start with the side stretch, lift through the left side, then close your upper body, close it in towards the left, and then one more time behind you, lift the hips, right arm leads, lift your body up. Crawl yourself back to a plank-ish position on your knee, right? And then now tuck your right toe, left leg goes long, three-legged dog. Lengthen long, left leg steps all the way in, right knee goes down. Arms rise over your head, bend your elbows, lift the chest, drop the arms back down, start rolling the shoulders in, chin comes into the chest, you find your way over your knee, plant your hands, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, three-legged dog, lengthen. Left leg steps all the way in, right knee goes down again, fingertips stay, chest left, inhale. Half splits, bring it back. Back to front, arms go back up, inhale. Right arm forward, left arm back, check in with your twist, pull energetically apart, left arm down. Right arm up, look up, reach up, lift, check in with your low back, arms go down, frame the foot. Fingertips touch, half splits again, bring your hips back, lengthen through the upper back, chest up in towards the toes, back to front. Plant your right hand inside of your left foot, left arm up opens. Breath. Beautiful, left arm finds the mat again, plant your hands, scoot your left foot and extend it back. Fire up your belly, push it up against the low back, extend. Tuck your toes back down onto the ground, push back through the Achilles, and then the right foot goes off to the side, left arm up, supported side plank. And then maybe scooching your right foot a little further in if you can. Sit down onto your seat, left hand off to your left foot, side stretch, lift your right side up, closing the upper body down, all the way around, right hand behind your butt, left arm lifts. And then back down again, take it to the farthest edge that you can, left hand, left foot, side stretch, close it down, back into behind your seat, lift your left arm up, hands come forward into a plankish position, your right knee is down, your back foot is tucked under, and then push into your left foot, right leg goes long, three-legged dog. And put your right foot down onto the mat again, high on the tippy toes, inhale, bend your knees, look where you're going, step or float, front of your space. Why don't you try that again? Step back to plank. Downward facing dog. That was kind of a sad hop, you guys. You can do better than that. High on the tippy toes, bend your knees, look where you're going, step or float, straight through the arms, nice zag, much better. Great, Alex, love it. There you go, yeah. Fold, step. Now fire up your glutes and hamstrings as you go halfway up. And really squeeze through your butt and through your hamstrings. Pull the belly in, chest up, super active posture here. Lengthen through the waistline. Bend your knees, soften the legs, release. Again. One more just like that. Glutes, hamstring, fire up. Chest lifts, belly in, crown of the head reaching forward. Keep squeezing through the back of your legs. Soften the knees, release. Halfway up, just the regular way. Plant your hands, step or float. Chaturanga mid-plank. Inhale, heart comes through, roll over your feet. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up and back long. Right knee crosses under to the left tricep, make a connection. Off to your right tricep, hug the right heel in. Three-legged dog again. Bend your knee, flex your foot, open your hip. Shoulders move forward over the wrist. Flip your dog or any version of supported side plank. If you like that better, you can do that. Beautiful. Beautiful. The right arm finds the mat. Right knee, right tricep. Tap again. Hold right there. Now cross the shin across the mat. Come down onto your seat. Lifting up through the chest. Coming all the way down into pigeon for a couple minutes. And then make it as active as you'd like it to be. Push, maybe pull the hips slightly further back. Crawl your back foot a little further out. Maybe forearms first. Oh. And remember that for the next 28 days or so, you're looking for the truth that is coming from underneath your surface. Going inside, underneath the water. Maybe you'll need some scuba diving here. Now with Cancer season, people have a tendency to kind of not respect boundaries and bring your shit into your space. So you have to mother in a really, really strong way, set a really strong boundaries to recognize what is actually yours and what isn't. So a lot of unconsciousness, if you will, just kind of coming up to the surface, whether it is, known or unknown. So kind of constantly evaluating if whatever is coming up is actually yours. And if it's not yours, don't feel like you need to take it. You are primarily trying to mother yourself. Beautiful. Slowly come back up to your forearms, you guys. Forearms, arms parallel to each other, right? Lock the elbows, roll the skin slightly out. Tuck the back toe, lift your back knee and your back hip and slide your right foot back to meet the left forearm plank. You didn't think you were going to get off that All right. Hold right there. Beautiful, yeah? Keep it shaking. Beautiful. Lift your hips, walk the feet up closer to your face. Maybe the right leg lifts. If you'd like to take it up into a little bit of a hop, that is fine with me. Nice. Oh, look at you guys. Beautiful. And then 10 toes on the mat. Lighten up all on the elbows. Lift one or both elbows up at the same time. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up and back. Long, lengthen. Cross it under left knee to the right tricep. Make a connection. Back off to your left to left. And then three-legged dog lengthen. Where did we go? We went to pigeon, but it didn't stop. Oh yeah, bend your knee, flex your foot. I'm like, we did some stuff. Shoulders move forward over the wrists. Flip your dog or any version of supported side plank. And really breathe this one out, you guys. Really push the last ounces of whatever needs to go out. And then wrap it all in. Left knee finds the left tricep. Hold it right there. The shin slides across the mat. You come down onto your seat. Lift up through the chest. Lengthen, find space. And then start closing the space all the way down. Again, couple minutes here in pigeon. Cancer season, in comparison to last year's Cancer season, should be a little bit softer because the lunar modes last year have also been in. The North Node was in Cancer, which has heightened the Cancer energy overall that we were feeling a little extra much. And we were all collectively or individually working out the mother-father energy, the divine feminine and divine masculine energy, in any way that you want to interpret that. In any context that you can use those words would apply to what was happening last year. So with North Node being in Gemini now, in a very talkative and outward and very airy space, it will feel different than last year. So you can always kind of reflect back on what was happening in your life, perhaps last end of June, July, and then see what happens this year. Perhaps also noticing how much work and progress you have done and how things are affecting you differently. And perhaps finding something else this year underneath the surface. It's continuous growth, you guys. Every year has a cycle, you're working on something, and then sometimes you're done with it and sometimes you're not. But ultimately you have all the time that you need. That is the nice thing about growth. You have all the time you need. You are exactly where you need to be. The question is, what are you looking at right now? Notice how that pigeon was treating you. Slowly start coming back up onto your forearms again. Lock the elbows in, forearm. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, hip, left leg slides back, forearm plank, hold. Crown of the head reaching, push strong through the full forearm. And then lift the hips up, walk the feet closer to your face, dolphin pose, chest coming through, in towards the thighs, maybe bend your knees a little bit. Notice how much the front hip flexors have to do. Left leg maybe lifts, maybe you take it upside down again, or whatever other final things need to happen. That is a beautiful, really great alignment. Yeah.
That's such a pretty alignment.
All right, up on the elbows, lift it all the way up, downward facing dog, stretch it back. If there's anything else here, if you'd like to take one final vinyasa, if you'd like to take a hop, do a handstand or whatever before we come down onto our backs, you can certainly do that. Otherwise, however you want to make your way down onto your knees or jump through or step through. Sit your butt down onto your legs, extend your legs forward, arms reach up over your head, fold over your legs, one more forward fold, and just let the upper body completely drape over your legs, let the chin settle in. Back up, soles of the feet, knees bent, scoot your seat a little further forward, grab underneath the kneecaps, lift up through the chest, lower all the way down onto your back. Bring your knees in with you, hug the shins in, a little bit of a squeeze. Now put your feet back down onto the mat, hip width distance, arms go wide to a T or cactus your arms. Lift your hips up, inhale, exhale, drop them back down. Knees into the chest, knees to touch. Off to your right, exhale, to do in order to complete your practice, do it now. If you're good and ready to go, the knees find their way back in towards the chest. The forehead comes to the knees. Wrap it all in nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lay your head and neck and down first. And then slowly extending the feet to the opposite corners of your mat. You'll soften through the hips, softening through the shoulder blades. Wiggle out the jaw, soften the face. Draw a big slow inhale into the body. Out of your mouth, let it go. One more time, long breath in, fill your body head to toe, out of your mouth, let it go. Take a moment, let the body settle into the mat. Hopefully you feel a little stretched out, a little longer, a little softer. Hopefully your attention was directed a little more inward to help to look where the truth comes in from the inside. Instagram friends, the feed's gonna come out in just a minute. Thank you so much for joining us this Saturday. We will see you hopefully back again sometime soon. Stay in Shavasana as long as you need. There's no rush.